Hey there, everybody. Check it out. We're here for Roadsters, a not too well-known racing game for the N64. Back here on the N64 quest, apparently this may as well be called Roadsters Trophy. We don't know. We're not sure because this is Titus, and Titus likes to fly by the seat of their pants. That being said, I actually have heard some pretty good things about this one. I think it's supposed to be pretty solid. It's supposed to have good graphics. I've actually seen some nice looking models and stuff, and some nice looking backgrounds from the little bit of it I've watched. We've got a little preview, a track mode here going. It doesn't look too shabby. I do think World Driver Championship probably still has a beat, but we'll get a better look at this stuff. Roadsters or Roadsters Trophy is the best chance I think Titus has to make a game that I am approving of and that I can look back and say, yeah, that game's not bad. That game's pretty solid. Unfortunately, if that happens, this is a racing game and it's not like it sticks out. There's a whole lot of competition here, but we'll just jump right into Roadster Trophy, which seems to be the main mode. We've got we've got a bunch of drivers to pick from here. Let's see. Billy, Raina, Ricky, Angelica. It looks more like Cynthia, doesn't it? Alex. He's got a Titus the Fox shirt on. Look at him. Mei Ling. Mr. Slim. All right. He's my front runner so far. Linda. And we're back to Billy. Okay, we're gonna be Mr. Slim. Who else would we choose with a name like that? Oh my god. All right. Go to garage. What do I have? I don't own any cars. I have to buy one. Renault Spider. Scarla 5K or SK Roadster. I can't tell the difference between their 5s and their S's. Fiat. Oh, it's a red Barchetta. Look at that. Oh, we get Z for changing the color here. Let's see. I don't have any paperwork for this, by the way. I don't have Nintendo Power because I think Nintendo Power probably figured out that maybe they don't want to give too much attention to Titus going forward. Not after Superman. Scarla, the Renault, Ford Indigo. That just looks like a dragster. Whew. There's some high caliber vehicles in here though. Some brands I've never heard of. I don't know if half of these are around or if I've always just been too poor to ever have heard of them, because also not really taking much of an interest in buying cars like this, but whew. Okay, I know that one. Wow, this is a different type of car game, I guess. Maybe if I played more Gran Turismo, I would get around to this eventually, but I assume I have to buy a Class C car. Let's get back here to the Class C's. Borato. Are these real cars? Actually, that's a good question. Are all of these real cars, or are some of them real cars? Could be making myself look like a real fucking moron. Because there's way too many in here, but if they're doing that, if they're mixing them in, I genuinely, I don't know. Some Lotuses. I'm tempted to go with the Barchetta just for the sake that it's a red Barchetta if I choose that color, but I think tempting to go with the Lotus that looks the Lotus Elise over here. We stick with boring old Toyota. Yeah, for colors. Actually, no, I don't want that one. I'm gonna pick something else. I'm gonna pick the Alfa Romeo. Yeah, nice purple Alfa Romeo. I like it. See what we can get for some upgrades here. Oh, okay. Okay, left and right here. Let's do that. Current engine cannot have a turbo. Gearbox. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. There's another charge that I'm gonna incur how isn't that just how things are with cars? Entry fee $20,000. So yeah, that's the only thing we're gonna be able to do here. Now let's see. I'm interested to see what the track design and variety is gonna be like, because that'll be pretty cool. We're gonna do 1 or 2 races here today. I'm not looking to spend a whole ton of time. I also might want to try streaming something that I felt like I wanted to start streaming the other day, which is some pinball games. I want to do a little bit of that, so I don't know how much time I'm going to spend on this today. I will be playing this game more than I played Rainbow Six, though, because holy shit, Rainbow Six is not my jam. It is just not. Good sense of speed here, too. I don't know why I thought that it wasn't going to feel that fast. Oh, also, it's worth pointing out that this feels immediately just a lot better than Automobile Lamborghini, which is their other, like, hoity-toity branded, branded car racing game. Oh, this isn't bad. We got some, going through some temples with, oh, an Indiana Jones boulder. Alright, I'm with it. I'm down with this. This is looking pretty nice so far. I think the graphics actually, they do look pretty good. Not much to write home about, like, sound design wise for me, but, like, I know some people get really into, like, how good the engine's sounds and stuff are, but I do not care about that. I'd rather have good background music than, like, good engine sounds, because it all just sounds the same to me. I like how I have an odometer that actually, like, keeps accurate mileage, because I'm at 2 miles. Just take it easy here, because... Oh, no, never mind. There it is. Well, now we got work to do. Let's pick that back up. Get back into first in a moment, hopefully. Keeping it visually interesting though. I'm not hating it. It's doing pretty well for me so far. I like this. Son of a bitch. Oh, this is 5 laps too. Shit, these are gonna be long. I was thinking 3 laps, and you're like, okay, you're getting a nice short race out of it. It's 5, so holy shit. Minimap's working pretty good too. Like it turns with you. That's pretty good. First glance, I am on board with the idea that like Titus made a competent game. Not too shabby. I'm gonna keep going back to it. It's like I would have liked a more interesting game than a racing game to be their crowning achievement. Shit, I gotta start doing a little bit more carefully if I want to like have a chance of like not fucking up and maybe dropping more spots back in the race. I bet you this is good with a rumble pack though. Can imagine they do a good job with that though.
That's a lap record.
Lap record by 26 milliseconds. It's a good feeling curve right there. I think I pulled that off pretty well. I slid a little bit. Oh god. I literally should not say anything about that. Oh, nice Mayan temple there. These are looking good. I'm getting a little bit more of a look at the backgrounds. I think the variety and even just this track, like the areas of it is not bad. As much as I said, oh, I think World Driver probably has them beat. I'd rather be playing this than World Driver because I feel like I'm like in control here. I feel like I know what I'm doing to an extent. You know, I'm in second place for now. Literally should not even say these things. starting to wonder if Z was more of a handbrake. I don't think Z does anything. I like having Z as a brake. I doubt I can change that. I don't think they probably thought that too far ahead. I doubt there's any like shortcuts or anything here. I think this is geared a little bit more to just like the driving ability part of it, which is a shame. I was hoping this would come out a little bit more like Beetle Adventure Racing, but I think that's probably not going to be the case here. Even so, nice little drive though. Not hating it. Cool. 3rd place, first race. That rhymed. Oh man, maybe I should have gone for the Lotus Elise because both of the people that beat me were driving the same car. You just get an outright leg up from that, I guess. Alright. And that's good. I can save after any race, which is good. So now we're going to a completely different locale, ski resort. See if the physics change up all that much.
Go!
Anyway. I don't think any of these cars should be driving on roads like these. It's different, but it's not how I thought it would be different, so. Weird. Oh my, I'm gonna fuck something up here. Why are they 5 laps? It really does feel like it should just be 3.
Time to play.
Very strange. Oh no. Oh, that's the bad stuff right there. We don't want that.
That's pure.
I guess if you're driving a convertible, you do get to see your guy in there. That's Mr. Slim in the driver's seat. That's why they want you to pick, so that they know which tiny little model to put in there. Oh, throw on the brakes. All right, that could have been worse.
That's the lap record.
I'm in 2nd place. I'm not hating it. Oh lord. Okay. I was also the other game that I was thinking of being like this. My disappointment lies more in it not being like the games I was hoping to resemble. Beetle Adventure Racing and Top Gear Overdrive, 2 really solid ones, like ones that I really liked a lot. Top Gear Overdrive is solid. Beetle Adventure Racing is a lot different from this and has some really good stuff going for it. The track design, especially, the shortcuts, just the feel of it, like really nice stuff. And I was thinking it might be a little bit more like that, but none of the real track design has entered into that. This is definitely more about the cars and the driving ability stuff. And same thing with Top Gear Overdrive. It's track design, although it does have some cars that are more like what's in line with this game. It doesn't really feel like either of those games, unfortunately. I think if anything, it just might not hold your attention for very long. I think that's what I'm feeling early on. It's got graphics and it's got feel, but it doesn't have a lot of like substance, which is a shame. I don't know what the hell that was. Dinner bell? Or is you playing a song, or is it dinner time? Not going on that fucking ice this time. It was better. It wasn't a great turn, but it was better than if I had hit the ice. So. People watching from the bridge. That's nice. Also worth noting that me and the guy in first are way in front of everybody else. So this is a two-person race for now.
Coming up to the pit.
Do I need to go in the pit? I'm really not sure if that's a thing, but he is, so maybe I'll do this. They gonna have any fucking mini games like Automobile Lamborghini did? No. Alright, fine. They don't let me control myself off of pit road. That was all automatic and felt really weird. Yeah, I don't have a lot of like indicators or anything like that that you need to turn off into the pit, which would be kind of nice. You kind of just would have to go off of feel, but it's not like it's got this uber realistic feel where you know that something's wrong or needs to be looked at or needs to be redone. So it really, like, in that sense, just like Automobile Lamborghini, where it was like, what's the fucking point of this? Like, definitely a feature that they put in just so that they can say they have it. And I feel like Titus is obsessed with doing that in these games, the racing games. I don't know if I've been over it. I don't specifically like to beat up on Titus because of various reasons. You know, Titus in Superman 64 is a whole can of worms, but I mean, I am going to open that up a little bit. So, like, the Superman thing, I hate Titus because most of the time they don't seem capable of doing anything right. This is, like I said, this is their best work that I've seen so far. And maybe it's just me, maybe it's not, like, up my alley 100%. But it's competent, but not memorable so far. And that's a lot, I mean, that's going to be a lot different nowadays than when you're looking at it, like, when it comes out back then. I understand that. But, going back to Superman 64, I don't even like to hate on Superman 64 that much, because in that case, at least it could have been something interesting. Maybe in a different developer's hands, would have been more promising. But, like, Superman 64 was corporate meddling hindrance more than anything else. Titus, if you look it up, if you look at the interviews, if you look at all kinds of stuff that I've read about it, Titus had a lot of interesting ideas. And I don't think they were going to be able to execute it based on what they've done with other games. But man, like, they're capable of doing something competently. I can see that now. But Superman 64, it makes me feel weird when I hate on it sometimes, so I don't like to do it all that much. Doesn't seem totally fair. All right, that was a good race though. We're in first place now, right ahead of Sandy and Arnie. I don't know whose license plate that is. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be mine. It says Hot Stuff, Texas. All right, it's gonna save. Save everything up here. Hey, that's a little bit of Roadsters. There will be more. I'll do some. I don't know. Maybe I'll do it on Sunday. Maybe I'll do it next Friday. Whatever that is. But as far as N64 stuff, I'll see you in 2022. We'll have Roadsters a little bit longer, and we'll be on to some different stuff. We're gonna close out 1999 really soon. I think there's a few, like, not huge releases, but I think there's a couple more to get into, and then we'll be into the year 2000 really soon though. And that's crazy. I never thought I'd keep at this for this long, but we'll talk about more of that when we get to it. This is Roadsters. Not bad. See you later.